I'm Peter Taylor with Remax Real Estate Center, and welcome to my video blog. Today we are introducing Natalie Wellings from what's your company?
Mortgage Success.
Mortgage Success. And thank you for coming on my blog,
You're
Natalie.
very welcome. Thank you for having me.
And what I'd like to talk about today is the new change in mortgage rules that we're going to be having. Natalie, what's coming up this March?
Well, it's been all over the news, but I'll just reiterate again. So next Friday is D-Day. We have a week left to go. They're taking away 35-year amortization, so we'll be down to 30 years with that. Okay. And there's some refinance changes. So if you refinance your mortgage, you can only refinance to a maximum of 85% loan to value. It was previously 90%. And
that doesn't mean the what do you call it? The amount down that you pay.
No. I keep hearing from everyone. People hear that you have to put 15% down to buy property now. No, that's not the case. If you're refinancing only, you can only do it to 85% loan to value.
Okay, so it's still 5% down, but if you're refinancing for the purpose of putting a line of credit on your house,
lines of credit are only to 80% loan to value.
Only 80%.
That changed last year. I think it was last year. Yeah. So refinance, if you're actually doing a mortgage, not a line of credit, you can go to 85% of the value of your loan. If you want a line of credit, you can only go to 80%.
Okay.
All these nitty-gritty rules.
So these are...
It's hard for me to keep track, let alone you guys.
These are going to be minor changes, so they aren't going to be that significant, but accumulated over time.
Yeah.
We had a major change last year. What happened?
I think it was January last year. There were 3 changes that were imposed. One was if you wanted to buy a revenue property, you could previously buy it with 5% down. The government changed that to 20%. So that was huge. That changed the rental property market. The other major change was if you went to qualify for a mortgage previously, let's say you wanted a 3-year term, fixed your 3-year term.
Yes.
You qualified, what we qualified you on was the 3-year rate. The government changed it to, if anyone does anything outside of a 5-year fixed term, you have to qualify at the Bank of Canada benchmark rate.
Okay.
So as an example, today's 5-year rate, let's say, is 3.99.
Yes.
If you want anything outside of a 5-year fixed term, like a variable, a 2-year or 3-year mortgage, I have to qualify you at the benchmark rate, which is 5.44.
5.44 as opposed to 3.4. Also, did the amortization rules change?
The amortization rules also changed. So we went... Well, not last year.
Not last year.
I think it was fall of 2008-ish.
Okay.
We had 40-year amortizations and 0 down mortgages.
Okay.
So they changed it to 35 years in 2008, and now they're changing it to 30 years.
Okay.
So the major changes now are refinances, 85% loan to value.
Yes.
30-year amortizations.
Yes.
Last year what they changed was 20% down on a revenue property. Qualifying rates, a benchmark rate instead of what you were actually paying.
Okay. And
they also reduced refinances last year from 95% loan to value to 90.
Okay.
So we went from 95 in the boom, you could refinance your house to 95% of the value.
Okay.
Then last year we went to 90, and this year we're going to 85.
So this might mean that people that have bought in 2007 might be in a little bit of trouble if their houses are worth less than what the banks say they're worth. So I guess the key right now is pay your mortgage down as quickly as possible. Is that good advice?
Absolutely. Especially anyone that took advantage of the great government programs that we had and did 0 down 40-year amortization in 2007. You know, house values have come down. They haven't paid down very much on their mortgage because they had a 40-year amortization and nothing down.
Right.
So could be in a little bit of trouble. So take advantage of prepayment privileges and pay it down.
Pay it down as fast as you can.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Natalie, again, thank you for coming on to my blog.
Peter.
It has been a pleasure, and if you have any more questions, please contact Natalie. And what's your phone number, Natalie?
780-722-6287, and you can also find me on my website, youredmontonmortgage.com.
Thank you so much, Natalie.
Thanks, Peter.